Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Johan Strydom. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button and join our growing community. Today, we're going to explore how to download, install, and set up our own chat model like ChatGPT on our local machine using the power of Ollama and Open WebUI with Docker Desktop on Windows. The best part is it works offline with no internet needed and it can generate code and so much more. In this video, we'll cover downloading Ollama, installing Docker Desktop, setting up Open Web UI, running and accessing our chat model. So grab your computer, follow along, and by the end of this video, you will have your own chat model up and running. Let's get started. First things first, let's download Ollama. Head over to the official Ollama website. I'll put a link in the description below. Once you're on the site, navigate to the download section and select the version compatible with your operating system. Download the installer and save it to your preferred location. As you can see, the download process is straightforward. Just make sure you download the correct version for your operating system. Once the download is complete, we're ready to move on to the installation. Now, let's install Ollama. Locate the downloaded installer file and double-click it to begin the installation process. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation. The installation process is simple and user-friendly. Just follow the prompts and in no time you'll have Ollama installed on your system. Confirm it's running by checking in the system tray. Next up, we'll set up Docker Desktop. If you don't already have Docker Desktop installed, head over to the Docker website, which is linked in the description as well. Download the Docker Desktop installer for your operating system. After downloading, run the installer and follow the installation instructions. Docker Desktop is a powerful tool that we'll use to manage our containers. Once Docker Desktop is installed, open it up and make sure everything is running correctly. You might need to log in with your Docker ID, so if you don't have one, create an account on the Docker website. Now, let's move on to setting up Open Web UI. We'll use Docker to run our Open Web UI instance. Open your terminal or command prompt and pull the Open Web UI Docker image by running the following command, which you can find on the GitHub repository for Open Web UI. The link is in the description as well. Scroll down to where it says troubleshooting if you encounter any errors like me. I had a connection error, then use this one. But I would recommend using the command provided in the documentation page for getting started first. To start the Open Web UI container, go to the Docker Desktop. If all went well in the previous steps and with Docker Desktop up and running, it should run the container automatically. But you can start, stop and restart it here and go to the log by clicking on the container name. Finally, let's access Open Web UI. Open your browser and navigate to http://localhost:8080. You should see the Open Web UI interface up and running. Now, go ahead and create an account by clicking on Sign Up and filling in the form. Congratulations, you've successfully set up Ollama with Open Web UI and Docker Desktop. From here, you can start exploring the features and functionality of Open Web UI, combined with LLMs from Ollama. Let's take a look at how to get started. To make the most out of your new setup, you'll want to download some models for Ollama. Head over to the Ollama models repository linked in the description and choose the models that fit your needs. I have tested Llama 3.18b from Meta and Gamma 2.2b from Google. Download and integrate one of these models into your Open Web UI setup. by running this command in your terminal or command prompt and wait for it to finish downloading. In my case, I have them already downloaded, so it's going to just run the language model for me. So let's test it by asking it to write a dad joke. Now, let's test what this AI can do in WebUI. Up here on the left, you can select a model to use. I will choose Gamma 2 for now and set mine as the default. Otherwise, you would have to select it every time you start a new chat. Ask it something and share it with us by leaving a comment of your first question and response down below. You can also go to your profile, select settings, and under the general tab where it says system prompt, you can customize how the model should answer to make it more personalized. Let's try this. Let's say something like, in my world, my sky is green and my grass is blue. And let's test it. Remember, this will only apply to new chats. Previous chats won't be affected by the change. Let's ask it, how does my world look? Wow, nice and long answer. I didn't expect that. Another great feature that I really like about this is the ability to add a file like a text file or PDF, which the AI can reference to give more accurate answers. Let's try that next. I'll make a simple text file and say the water is also red in my world. And now let's ask it, tell me 3 things about my world. Nice. And that's it. You've got everything now set up and ready to go. If you found this video helpful, please remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or run into any problems, please drop a comment down below and I would be happy to help. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one where we will be setting it up with Linux Mint.